Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brother or sister, wherever you are in the internet. This is Dr. Said, and I'm shooting this video from the beautiful island of Zanzibar in Tanzania. May the peace and blessings of the Creator be with you. Which begs the question for today's topic: is there a creator or no creator? If there is a creator, what is the nature of that creator? And why did he create us? What is the purpose of our existence? And where do we go from here? When we die, is there life after death? Okay, so I'll answer, we're going to discuss some of these issues in today's video. But before I do that, I want you to imagine something. Imagine being seated at home watching your favorite program, favorite television program, and then you heard a loud bang on the door. When you moved towards the door and peeped through the window, you found a naked man with a red underwear. He's just wearing red underwear, and then he's saying, "Can you please open the door? I come from the cable company and I came to repair your cable." Now the question is, are you going to open that door? Now, what thought process will go through your mind before you make a decision to open or not open that door for him? So first, you did not call him. Second, you have never seen him before in your life. Third, he doesn't have any uniform from the cable company. Fourth, he doesn't have an ID card. And fifth, since when do cable guys repair cables with a red underwear? So if we can use our logic to come to a conclusion in such a simple matter such as the guy with the red pants, what about using the same type of rationality to understand the existence or non-existence of the Creator? Okay, so one thing I want you to promise me, that you are going to use the same rationality to come to conclusion. And in this video, that's what we are going to do. We are going to use the same rationality to come to the conclusion whether the Creator exists or doesn't exist. I want you to imagine something else. Imagine walking into the desert. It's a very hot desert. You are dehydrated, you are lost, and then you need help. You don't have anything in your pocket. And then suddenly, out of the blue, you saw an HTC phone, okay, a phone just like this one here. Now, we all know that phones are made up of three main components. It's made up of plastic, glass, and there are some metal components inside the phone. These are the three main components which make up the phone. And all these main components can be actually found in the desert. Now, plastic comes from oil and glass comes from soil, and there are also some metal particles which can also be found in the desert. Now, the question I want to ask you is, through billions of years, can maybe the soil mix up with the oil and mix up with the metal, and after wind blowing and heating from the sun and whatever process that's happening, this phone comes up into existence? Is that possible? Can the phone appear into existence in a random manner? Okay? Now, logically that doesn't make sense. If somebody says the phone came into existence, you will call him crazy, and that person needs to be sent to a mental asylum. So logically, nothing can come into existence just like that without a designer. You know there must be a designer, even if it's not a thing that you've seen before, even if it's designed by an alien. There should be a designer in all the things that we see on our everyday lives. So that also applies to the universe. So the first rationality is order has to have a designer. Anything that is orderly has to come from a designer. And we live in an orderly universe. The earth rotates in a specific speed. If that speed increases or reduces, life wouldn't exist. We have the ozone layer which protects heat and also cold. If the ozone layer didn't exist, then there wouldn't be life on Earth. The planets near the Earth are there to attract meteors from their gravitational force to come and hit the Earth. And there are many, many things that are so orderly in the universe, and they're so precise that even one minute change in that thing will cause destruction in this Earth. So we live in an orderly universe which cannot make sense if there isn't an intelligent designer behind that order. So that's point number one. Now point number two, now the question comes is, when did the universe start? Did the universe had a beginning, or maybe it was an infinite universe? Now there have been some scientists in the past who tried to use the logic of the universe probably had existed in an infinite manner, that it has always been there and it will always be there. Now, infinity in mathematics could be possible, but in reality, I don't think it's possible. Let me give you an example. Imagine I'm in the war and I'm the sniper. I want to shoot the enemy. But before I shoot the enemy, I have to ask for orders from my commander. And my commander tells me, wait, let me ask from the higher up. And then he asked from the higher up. And the higher up said, okay, wait, let me ask from the higher up. If that continues on and on and on and on in an infinite manner, will I be able to shoot? If the universe has been a result, probably maybe because of another universe, which came from another universe, which came from another universe, would the universe exist? And the answer, rationally and logically, would be no. But then there's another question which atheists usually like to ask. If, okay, we can agree that the universe has a beginning, and there's some scientific evidences which show that the universe has a beginning. Of course, one of the scientific rationalities which I use is the Big Bang theory, which has been confirmed that the Big Bang is the most likely way that the universe existed. But that doesn't mean that God has to be there to start the Big Bang. Okay? And the question they raise is, okay, if God started the Big Bang, then where did God come from? If, let's say, we had an answer that the Creator was created, and then where did that Creator come from? Then the Creator was created by another. That will also bring to something which is called infinite regress. If each creator had to be created, then there wouldn't be a creator and there wouldn't be a creation. So we have to agree rationally on one thing, that number one, the creator is independent from the creation. So the creator is not bound by matter, time and space. You cannot, it's the creator who created time and space and matter. So asking when did the creator start, it's an illogical question, because the creator is the one who creates time, space and matter. So the creator has to be independent with the creation, opposite from the creation. Okay? So the same way that Steve Jobs is independent from the iPhone, okay, the same way the creator is independent from the creation. He cannot be inside the realms of creation. So in point number 2, where did the universe begin? There has to be a powerful creator who is infinite and who's not bound by the laws of creation. But the universe has to be bound by laws of creation. It is matter. It started from somewhere. So matter has time and occupies space. So there was a beginning in time, and so on. The universe began somehow. So there had to be something which is independent of the laws of the creation to create the universe, so which we call the creator. Now coming to the last point, and this point, it's proven that scientifically, okay, amongst research, and I'm going to share with you the research, 10-year research which was done, that by nature we believe in God. That's how nature is. We are born, we are kids, we just believe in God. In fact, there's an interesting statement from Dr. Justin Barrett, who's a senior researcher at the University of Oxford, who said, and I quote, "The preponderance of scientific evidence for the past 10 years or so has shown that a lot more seems to build into the natural development of children's mind than we once thought, including predisposition to see the natural world as designed and purposeful, and some intelligent being is behind that purpose." So in short, children, we have an innate natural predisposition to believe in a designer, that everything is designed and that there is a designer behind that design. In short, believing in God is natural, and not believing in God is a natural process. It's harder not to believe in God than it is to believe in God. So that's it for today's video. So to summarize what we discussed, we mentioned 3 things why God exists. The first is order. Everything that has order must have a designer. And this universe is orderly, so it surely must have a designer. The same way a TV is orderly, you cannot just believe that a TV pops up into existence without somebody who designed the TV. The second thing is the beginning of the universe. It had to be created from something which is independent from the laws of creation. And that thing is, the creator has to be independent from the laws of creation. That means if the creation had a beginning, then the creator cannot have a beginning. If the creation is bound by time, matter and space, then the creator cannot be bound by time, matter and space. If us, the creation, we are weak, the creator has to be powerful. If us, the creator, we are in need, the creator cannot be in need. Okay? And the third point that we discussed is our innate nature of believing in the creator. In Islam we call it fitra, which we are going to discuss in the next coming videos. So our innate nature of believing in the creator is also a sign that that nature must have given us from the creator himself. I'm sure you might have the question, then if the creator is there and we are the creation, then what is the purpose of our life? So that we'll discuss in the next video, what the purpose of our existence is. So for now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please write down your questions. Don't forget to like, share, and for those who are confused, who want to have a clarity on this topic, please don't forget to share this video to them. If I made a mistake, it's from my own mistake, and everything that I've said is correct. It's from the Creator himself. May all the blessings of the Creator be upon you. If you need to learn more about this subject, please visit the website onereason.org. That is onereason.org. Thank you very much for watching this video. This is Dr. Said, and I hope to see you soon. May you be blessed.